One thing that is clear is that people who have come to make presentations oftentimes go to the root of the problems, and it continues to highlight the need for government to tackle the root causes of these challenges we've continued to have. It's not enough when these things escalate, then we'll start a fire brigade action to ask questions, why are these things happening? Things start gradually and snowball into a big problem. And if you don't tackle it from the beginning, it will continue to pose serious challenges to the country. So for me, from all I have listened to, from all I have heard, there's need for the country to start a healing process, going back to those things that agitate the minds of people, things that make people to protest against the Nigerian nation. There are all kinds of demands being made, some restructuring, some people talking about how they have been left behind in the affairs of the country. So it is important that government begins now to see how to go to the people, dialogue with them, and bring them back to have confidence in the nation. If they don't have confidence in the country, all kinds of challenges will continue to stare us, in our faces. Yeah, so we need to do holistic approach, going back to the people to find why they are angry. If people are angry, don't return people who are angry in your midst, because very little thing they will explode. And when people are complaining of any serious issue, you don't ignore them. We should stop ignoring people in Nigeria. We always take them on as soon as they raise their heads with any issue. There are so many genuine grievances across the country, and from the positions being presented, particularly today, people are thinking about what next to do. Do we go back to parliamentary system of government? So everything centers on power sharing and disaffection among Nigerians. And if Nigeria continues this way, the future will be very bleak. We need to make everybody have a sense of belonging, so that moving forward, all of us will be acting as one people, one nation. It is true that we come from different ethnic backgrounds, but the way we deal with our issues can unite us. America is also a multi-ethnic country. There are so many Latin Americans there, people from various parts of the world in America today. But America comes together once issues that border on national security rear up. You see them talking about America. Nobody talks about the language he speaks. That is, I think, what Nigerians should aim to achieve, where all the Nigerian people, irrespective of their tribe, their religion and all that, will see Nigeria as their own country. And the only way we can achieve it is by being our brother's keeper. If somebody talks about neglect, you go and find out what the problem is, and then resolve. If you handle a matter with force, what you may have is silence of a graveyard. There are still corpses in the graveyard, in the tombs. So if people are agitating, are complaining, you go to the people, find out why they are complaining, and meet them with some of the demands they're asking of you. People are talking about neglect or marginalization. The solution will not be to ask them that you prescribe them. They don't exist anymore. They are human beings, they are still alive, and they are still within the country. So the best way to do it is go and meet them and see how to negotiate and meet them halfway. President Yar'Adua did it in 2007 when he came. The Niger Delta militants were holding the oil region hostage, and they introduced the amnesty program. That calmed the situation there, and I hear that the amnesty program is coming to an end. And if it comes to an end, I bet you such actions will come back again. So it's important that we go to those things that will bring down these agitations completely. People have spoken about fiscal federalism, resource control, all manners of things. People are struggling for resources. So there must be an arrangement of sharing that will be acceptable both to the producer and the other parts of the country. We meet them in a manner that they will be happy to donate more of what God has put in their place than saying, no, we'll take everything and give you peanuts. Whether you like it or not, we will continue to keep it. That attitude is not good. So we need to be our brother's keeper. We have to be open to ourselves. Where there are needs for changes to be made, changes must be made. Change is a permanent reality in life. So if you see that the status quo must be maintained, then no shift of ground. This is what we continue to see. So people must be prepared to shift ground when there is a need to shift ground, to be able to carry everybody along and keep the nation intact. So we must do that.
Thank you very much. Don't get the camera.